Hey, hey, everyone. Happy Friday. Oh, what a great week. I hope you all had a great week as well. I realize that this is a time when people are probably starting to get ready to go out, or you're already out. You went straight from work. But I just wanted to pop on to continue our 30 days, my 30 days of going live, focused on the planner, equitable grading. I know this planner is focused on equitable grading in STEM, but it really isn't. It's all about equitable grading practices that can be implemented in any content area. So today is day 19. We are more than halfway through the 30 days. And today's topic is all about classroom culture. And so I want to start with this quote for today. This quote is by Robert Ingersoll, and it's just simply, "We rise by lifting others." We rise by lifting others. And it is coincidental that day 19 in my planner, classroom culture, and this quote happens to align with a Friday because Friday, for the past now 2 Fridays, 3 Fridays, I've been elevating friends and I call it Friends Friday. And part of the reason why is because it gives me so much joy and so much pleasure to elevate others, elevate the amazing educators, the amazing people that I have met in my life who are doing the work to support others. So, bringing it back to our classrooms, our policies live inside culture. So, if culture values perfection, then students see every grade as judgment. If the culture values growth, then students are going to see every grade as feedback, feedback for improvement. And they're also going to see that the culture is one that is supporting them. Because culture is, if we were to look at it, it's the soil. Policies grow out of it. So let's think about that. I want you to think about your reflection. The reflection prompt for today is, how can you design a classroom culture that values growth over perfection? Think about the policies and whether the policies are growing out of a culture of growth and self-reflection as opposed to perfection. Think about planning, and this is going to be an action for you all. Think about planning, even if it's just one routine that is going to normalize learning over mistakes. So, for example, one of the things that you could try is hosting weekly reflection circles where students share just one mistake that they made and how they learned from it. That's going to build a culture within the classroom where struggle is actually celebrated as a way of progress, right? The other thing you can do is give students their own reflection guide. And we talked about this a little bit before with prompts like, "What was hard for you this week, though? How did you overcome it? And then what's one strategy that you'd like to try next time?" Having students do that, that could even be part of an exit ticket, right? A daily exit ticket. Um, because usually within the course of learning something new, there is a moment of struggle. There is a moment where students have to overcome something. There may be a moment when they get help from a peer, right? So maybe that's a strategy that they could use next time. But helping them to reflect and helping them to think about what was done when things got hard is going to also show them how to have that self reflection and be a lifelong learner. when they are not in your classroom, because that's ultimately what we want for our students, right? We want them to be successful in our content areas, even when we're not around. Your classroom is the lens through which students interpret grades. So when the culture celebrates growth, every policy becomes more powerful. All right. This was a short one, but hopefully an impactful and powerful day. I want you to remember that every grade tells a story. So please, let's make sure it's one that's worth telling. All right. I hope you enjoy your weekend. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day today. And I hope you get an opportunity to reflect on what was hard this week. How did you overcome it? And what might be a strategy that you will use or share with someone next time? Okay, have a great day.